Hey guys, it's Josh. I'm back. Video number two. So very excited. I promised I would do the second video, so here it is. And this time I want to talk about the lunar eclipse that we have coming up this Friday, July 27th in Aquarius. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot of talk about the eclipse and how it's the longest lunar eclipse of the century, and it is, but I wanted to give you the astrological perspective of what it means for us, what we can expect, and how best to handle it. So, eclipses in general, they indicate deep and lasting changes that we experience in life. I want you to think about when your computer or your mobile device installs an update, right? What happens? The computer shuts down, it reboots, and then installs the update, right? Old and obsolete apps disappear or they get updated, and new and useful apps get installed. This is essentially what happens in an eclipse. Okay? Normally there is a free flowing of energy between the sun, moon, and earth. But during an eclipse, the shadow blocks the flow of light. This blocking of the light is kind of like your device shutting down and installing updates and rebooting. Okay, we will see obsolete situations, relationships, systems, and really any part of our lives that are no longer serving us, leave. While new and more useful replacements will start to come in. And it's interesting because many astrologers actually view the moment when that luminary's light is blocked as a portal where energy that has been manifested into something physical, a physical situation, a possession, anything physical, where that energy exits, so that situation or that manifested thing exits our lives, so that new energy can come in and manifest as something new in the physical world and in our lives. Now, this particular lunar eclipse, okay, what's happening is the Earth's shadow is blocking the light of the sun from reaching the moon. Okay, so here we're more likely to see an exiting of the outdated so that the new can come in. A lunar eclipse needs about 2 weeks to fully work itself out, so we'll have until the new moon of Virgo to see it become manifest. And this time, like we said, it is happening in Aquarius. Now, there's two very, very interesting things that we need to know about this eclipse. Okay, number one, okay, it is right smack dab on the south node and conjunct to Mars. Okay, now if you think back to my last video on retrograde Mars, which if you didn't see, I'll post a link to it in the comment section. I spoke about the topic of severing our personal consciousness, okay, from the negative groupthink or toxic gossip that comes from our group of friends, our community, our colleagues, any kind of group of people that we're around, and really any way in which we are negatively influenced by the collective to think in a combative or aggressive nature towards another person or another group of people. Okay, this eclipse, because it's conjunct to all that, is going to bring all of that to the surface, all of it to a head. Okay, the second thing to know is that this eclipse is square almost exactly to Uranus and Taurus. And if you read my astral article on Uranus and Taurus, which if you didn't know, I'll also post a link to that in the comment section, you'll remember that Uranus and Taurus is bringing us major changes to the areas of our lives where we feel most comfortable. Okay, we're already feeling these shifts and changes. All you need to do is look at your birth chart to see the house that it's in, and you'll know exactly where Uranus is affecting you. But suffice it to say that Uranus is awakening a seismic change to that area of our life where we most desire comfort. Okay. Now here's where things get a little tricky. Okay, the eclipse is going to activate Uranus and it's going to activate Mars, okay? We're going to feel as if these major changes are so uncomfortable that we may end up becoming rebellious, possibly even with a group of folks who feel the same way, okay? Now, here's the thing to know about Aquarius energy, okay? Aquarius is the water bearer, okay? It's not water, it's a man pouring out water from a bucket, okay? What does the water represent? Okay, the water is truth. Okay, the truth of the matter, the truth of the situation. Okay, and it's the cold, hard truth. Okay, so we may feel that there is a deep, unchangeable truth within a situation that we are compelled to express and verbalize. Okay, essentially, it's like we want to pour forth this cold, hard truth from our bucket on top of someone or something in an aggressive or combative manner. Okay, the water, like we said, it's icy, it's cold, it's uncomfortable. Okay, it's kind of like, you remember the ice bucket challenge from a few years ago? That's essentially what Aquarius likes to do. They like to take that cold, hard truth and dump it on top. Okay, now there's an issue with that. Okay, the issue is that we're working with the South Node. Okay, the South Node represents the things that we need to let go of, that we need to move beyond. Okay, I gotta tell you, there are many, many cold, hard truth tellers in our world right now. We're filled with it. We don't need any more. Okay, it's almost to the point of infestation with these cold, hard truth tellers, or people who feel compelled to pour that ice bucket of truth onto others. I'm here to tell you guys, it won't work. Don't waste your time. You'll start fights. You'll waste your energy. You'll regret it. Okay? What's the trick? We need to look at the North Node, okay, to see where we're meant to move towards. The North Node is in Leo, okay, the month we're in. Leo represents leading with our heart, opening ourselves up in a way that's more from a place of light, shining forth light rather than a place of lack and anger. I want you to take a moment and consider someone in your life that you look up to, that you admire, okay? Not in public life, okay? Somebody you know, somebody that you have a relationship with, somebody that you would follow and know that they would protect you and guide you with their warmth and love. This is where we're meant to go. This is what the lunar eclipse wants to awaken in us, a new consciousness that pushes us to lead with love and courage instead of coldness and separation. Try if you can over these 2 weeks when things get tough to emulate that person, to open your heart, to lead with that love, and to be courageous enough to lead with that warmth and that love instead of rebelling and creating coldness and separation. Okay? And if we can create that shift in our mind, an entire new world of possibilities will come into view. A whole new realm of opportunities will start to make themselves manifest. Basically, new apps will download, okay, while old and obsolete ones are hitting the road. So that's it. That's the energy of this eclipse. That's what the universe wants to awaken within us. Now, if you know where Aquarius falls in your chart, the house that it falls in, then you'll have an even clearer view of exactly where you will see this energy take place. If you want to dig into it deeper, I am happy to go on that journey with you. You're more than welcome to sign up with a consultation, register for one of those with me, and I'll be happy to show you the way or the areas of life in which these eclipses are pushing you to make those changes and transformations. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next one, and wishing you all the best and all my love. Love you guys. Bye.